કોઈ ના કોઈ ચાલુ કરો કોઈ ના કોઈ ચાલુ રાખો દે સેમિનાર ને વેબિનાર ને ફેમિનાર કોલવા મેં ભગવાન લઈને બેઠના લાગે બિઝી है કોઈ બિઝી नहीं है एक जन मैंने बताया मतलब हमें चॉइस को नहीं क्लास में मैंने नहीं सुना एक क्लास को छोड़ी नहीं
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome to Wyckoff Training Academy, Suresh.
Yes, sir.
Am I
Yes,
audible to? One second, let me pull up my slide. Is it visible?
Yeah, it's visible.
Okay. So, before we begin, let me know about your background and what you are into and where are you from.
No, I'm working as an accounts person in a law firm.
Come again? Can you just come again?
I'm working as an accountant in a law firm.
No, Suresh, there is some background voices and like I'm not able to hear you loud and clear.
Okay, just. Yes, sir.
Okay. So, first of all, thank you very much for choosing as a training system from our side. So today's session would be in English, but from tomorrow we'll try to continue it in our own in Indian language, Hindi. So things would be. Are you comfortable in English and Hindi? Both the languages are comfortable.
Yeah, I'm comfortable with the language.
Because when we speak in our local language, then we are able to express in much more better way.
Correct.
So okay. So the intention of taking today's session at 9:45 p.m. is like for the people, because this session is being recorded. This is an introduction session of the course.
Okay.
So the session is being recorded and is going to be uploaded on YouTube with the sole purpose of communicating it to the people, because this particular course is charged by many other trainers. And I think the charges starts from $2,000 and above.
Okay.
So my sole objective is this, to bring this thing in onto the table for the people to get the things in an affordable price, because it is not possible for everyone to, because I paid the price. I know how one has to go through, or what hard times one person has to go through. So having said that, this is a sort of community service to being into a trader community. So having said that, welcome to Wyckoff Training Academy. So let me set up my. Before, if you want anything to ask, you can ask. And you were telling me about yourself, like.
Yeah, I'm working in accounts. Yeah, I'm working in the accounts department in a law firm.
Okay.
And I'm researching on Wyckoff from the last couple of months. and finally I came across your Telegram channel. So finally I went through it, and then I finally decided to pursue the course.
Excellent, excellent. You made a wise choice, and you will be like, it's too early to speak on this thing and give this kind of statement. But once you are done with the course, you will be supporting what I'm, or you would be endorsing what statement I made on the first day. So without any further ado, I'll start with the introduction. This is a brief introduction of what we are going to. We will be touching on some important aspects of this entire training program. First thing first, welcome to Wyckoff Training Academy. Learn and trade into any financial market, either Forex, stocks, commodities, crypto, bonds, etc. with Wyckoff methodology to earn consistent passive income. So this itself is a very bold statement when it comes to earn consistent passive income, because there are many things which are attributed to consistent passive income, but you will understand as we move on. So I think we got one along the journey. This is first, before moving ahead, I would like to go through my profile so that you'll be in a better position to understand. My name is Kadri Sayyid Muhyiddin. I am born and brought up in India. I'm an Indian trader. My basic qualification is computer science, and after that I did two post-graduations. One is MBA in marketing, and this degree is somewhat related to human resource and industrial relations. I'm more into sales and marketing profession, and I'm into trading and trading services since last 16 plus years. So this is my contact number. You already have my number. So
now full-time trading or
full-time. I'm a like trading. Many people they consider full-time, part-time. For me, trading is just like a passion too, because there is nothing for me. There is nothing like part-time and full-time. If you're a trader, you're doing trading, you're doing your analysis, you are passionate about your work, you want to know and you want to earn consistent income, because part-time and full-time and short-time and part-time, I don't buy this kind of say, because what happens, you can consider short-term, long-term or intraday, but there is nothing like part-time or full-time. So this is what I believe in. But there are certain people who like call part-time or full-time trading as their own style of trading. That is not the case with me. So having said that, this is the brochure which you have been through. These are the particulars. Basically, this course was designed for 5 weeks, but as this particular course which you have enrolled in is a crash course, wherein I would be covering all these concepts within the span of 10 days. So daily we would be taking session for like 30 minutes to 1 hour, depending upon the topic and understanding of the student. And based on that, we would be moving ahead. And these are the particulars. I think you have been through these particulars. From tomorrow, we'll be starting with Wyckoff, introduction to Wyckoff methodology. Then I would dive into what this particular market structure and how you can manually make market structure with the help of support, resistance, and trend channels. And after that, we would be going for price bars and volume analysis. So one whole session would be dedicated to price bar analysis, introduction or introducing you to price audible?
Yes, sir.
Are you with me? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So and in the same session, we would try to like club price bar and volume analysis together.
Mm-hmm.
Then after that, I have my own unique way of identifying trends. So this lecture would be entire lecture would be on, or entire session would be on trend analysis, which is very common but very unique. And after that, we would be using this indicator, how to use tape reading toolkit along with price bar and trend analysis. So after that, my own trick how to, because there are many people who
I'm just
okay.
using my WhatsApp. Okay.
Should I continue?
No, yeah, continue. Yeah.
Okay. So in this session, we would be discussing more on to how to identify accumulation and distribution, and my trick, which is very unique in nature, which helps you in identifying the true accumulation and distribution. After that, we will be diving into setups, SL and targets, and at the end of the session, like at the end of the training, we would be looking into multiple time frame analysis, short and long term analysis. Then after that, these two parts would be covered based on your performance on all the things which have been taught to you till this particular lecture. So I hope this thing is clear to you. Without any further ado, how I train and trade. This is the important side I think you should pay attention to. First, I do trend analysis, that to intraday or short term or long term. Where, when, and why to buy or sell or place your stop loss or exit. This is my main focus of doing my individual trading as well as training student across these three criteria. And strict money management with trade management, because these two things are completely different. Many people, they get into money management as well as trade management, and they take these two things and club them and make themselves a bit in a tricky position. So, or put themselves into a tricky position and incur huge losses. I'm more into identifying strength and weakness of any instrument, either you're trading stock, index, indices, or commodities, or forex, or any damn good instrument. So my entire focus is, when it comes to Wyckoff, is only identifying strength and weakness. This is what I'm into, and I'm always on the lookout of this kind of behavior. Though I try my level best to get into risk to reward of 1:3, maintaining on it. This is an average which I'm looking out for, because this is not possible in every trade to get 1:3. Sometimes you would get 1:1, sometimes you would get 1:10 also. So it depends upon market situation, what market has to offer. What I basically look into is how much I can minimize my risk. Let the profit take care of itself. And what I would be showing you is how to maintain trading journals, daily checklist, and trade tracker sheet, as you might have seen my trade tracker sheet.
Yeah.
So these are things which I stress more on. Apart from these points, I normally teach across what went wrong and how to correct. That's the reason maintaining your own journals and maintaining the checklist and recording your trades, this comes into play. Because if you don't know what went wrong, there is no way you are going to improve, or you would be growing in future. So this is most important aspect of my 16 years of experience. These two things will always keep you on the track and always keep you motivated, and it will make you psychologically fit for trading over a longer period of time. So after that, I follow like Wyckoff method, pure Wyckoff method, nothing apart from this. Technical analysis, pure price action and volume. Like in my like 16 plus years of journey, I have never seen any news. I never watch any news. I never see any inventory reports. I never bother about anything which is happening apart from my technical analysis that I'm doing on my chart.
Okay.
So that doesn't mean you don't follow what fundamental has to do or fundamentals are telling you. But that is not my cup of tea, and neither I promote it, and neither it has helped me in my trading in any form. So that is a bold statement, but I stand by my statement. I am whatever an analysis I've shared, I purely shared based on what I have studied in and out in Wyckoff, and whatever my mentor David has taught me. I try to master those principles of Wyckoff, and they are working till now, and they are helping me in doing good trading and making a good passive income. A little brief about the Richard D. Wyckoff method. His method is proven more than 100 years, and he was on Wall Street around like 1910 or 1950. I don't remember exact date, so please I beg your pardon on this point. So now, and most important point, no one will teach this method because, as you might have seen, there are many things are being taught which are based on Elliott and Gann and Fibonacci and Dow theory
Correct,
and
correct.
other theories and other methods.
Yeah, they finally started Wyckoff and then boiled down to Elliott waves and finally to Fibonacci, and this is the experience I have.
Mean
Yeah, yeah.
ratio. So, and moreover, you will not find this thing like which is commonly. There are many traders who are using this method, but that there are very few people who are teaching this. And those,
Okay.
I'm one of them. And I think in India there are only few people. One is from Tamil Nadu. I think he's also charging a very huge amount, but he's not teaching what I'm teaching. He's
Okay.
more onto schematic kind of a teaching, like Wyckoff analytics.
Okay.
His teaching is completely different. But what I'm teaching, I haven't seen anyone from our country teaching in like bar
Yeah,
formats
I
and
agree,
now.
agree, because whatever stuff's available all upon foreign people.
So even I learned from David Weiss.
Oh, okay.
So so late David Weiss. So that's the reason I have that much of accuracy,
Okay.
because I learned from master who who used to know his trade. So having said that, I never take his name because what other people will say, yeah, I'm trying to use his name and make the promotion. My work speaks for me. I don't have anything to do with anybody.
Correct.
I've seen my analysis, 80+% accuracy. That is more than enough for me. So having said that, no one will teach this thing. And David used to say this is a well-kept secret, proven profitability, and we follow the footprint of smart money. In those days, in days of Wyckoff, it was called as composite operator, I think. And in any market, to make low risk, high reward position on any time frame. So we are like master of all, but it's not like the master of all trade and jack of all and master of none. So this is not the case with us. So who can attain this course and what you can expect out of this one? One of the most comprehensive course wherein you will be taught one of the lead Wyckoff method is purely like it revolves around price and volume. If you go with 3 laws and other things also,
Correct.
which was later on added by many different traders or contributor into Wyckoff method. So if you think, if you go through it, then it is one of the leading methods. Well kept secret, and many people did trade based on this, but they don't never speak on this thing. So leading method to trade forex, stocks, commodity. Any beginner, like from a beginner till you become an independent trader, applicable in all global stock market. Who can benefit from this course, this particular course, beginners to advanced, all can apply. Because I was fortunate enough to train many fund managers and many people who are managing huge funds. So I don't want to take the name, but I was fortunate enough to be a part in their journey, like successful journey of handling funds. So I have my own custom-made indicators which are purely based on price and volume. Though I don't make any strategies, I have many things that many people they come and ask me make automatic robot or like strategies or other kind of stuff, but I don't believe in it because I believe in mechanical trading because that is subjective. And when you compute something, you can only give a command of like in binary language, either 1, 2, or 0. So that is not how our brain functions. So we have more capabilities as compared to what a system can do. Duration of this course is 10 days, and after that, there will be a 10 days practice session. This is after the completion of this course, though you would be getting money or support. Time slot, I already communicated to you what for Indian, what the time slot, and for international students, there would be a time slot based on their my availability. I've already done what this course is all about. So,
Sure. I just want to time slot. Can we make it 8:30?
no problem. We can.
You can make it because
Whatever.
Huh. Okay.
Because normally I keep 9 p.m. because whenever people are coming out, like they're getting free from the job and all that stuff, at least they
Correct.
need 1 or 2 hours to rest.
Correct.
That's the reason. So if you're comfortable with 8:30, I don't have any problem.
Okay.
So after mentorship, or like after mentoring, what you would be getting from myself, special after training practice session, like for every participant, I normally take live market sessions, live market studies of like for Indian traders, I used to take from 2:30 to till 3:15, 45-minute session.
Okay.
And the same would apply to Forex also. And 1 year free support, and for all through all social media platforms. And all trainees will get weekly market update webinar recording. This is not training recording. This is market update recording. If at all I plan for any market update or any market analysis of coming week or coming month on any instrument, then I would be sharing the recording. But I have stopped that thing because that is affecting my trading. Because at the end of the day, we are here not to speculate or not to give any futuristic analysis. I believe in rather reacting rather than predicting what is going to happen in the future. Let future take care of itself.
Okay.
What should be our best possible reaction, that what we should be focusing on, because that makes your psychology as a trader. So okay, this is my details, banking details. We accept international payment through PayPal, and Indian payment, you have my numbers and all, everything is done. So now I'm done with my presentation. Now I'm open for question answer session. If you have any questions, you can ask.
So just one more, like 2020 was a very dangerous fall in Indian market, correct? It
Mhm.
was a very panic button. So that, as per the Wyckoff structure, it was visible like that the fall will be happening.
Once again, let me bring up the chart if you want to see. 1 second. Just give me a minute.
Yeah, yeah.
Stop share. So normally my training would not be like on this, I'll not take the sessions on this kind of pace, like fast-paced sessions. But as today's session is for introduction, so it is a one-way session. So that is the reason I like people to have two-way communication. I'm more into kind of like interactive kind of a guy rather than being a one-way communicator. I hope you would. Also, which market basically you want to see?
So Indian market, that nifty fall of 2020, which was a panic.
One second. Is my screen visible to you?
Yeah, yeah, visible.
We would be discussing and we would be studying around these two indicators and this one. Though you would get access to my library.
So if you go in the daily
So,
chart,
mhm,
yeah,
that's the reason I have taken this one. Weekly data would not yes, we will try. Okay. This was the fall
correct.
which happened in 20. But look, uh, if you follow Wyckoff,
Mhm.
to be honest and frank, let me minimize this indicator so that we would be in a better position to focus on what is happening in the background. So, if you follow what the Wyckoff has to, or he has taught in his teaching, so I like by this point, it was quite sure that that is something which is going to happen, which is going to
Okay,
happen.
okay,
So it is not that at this point you or any trader has understood who's following Wyckoff. These things started unfolding from this point. So
so
these tools which you are going to get, like this particular tape reading toolkit based on Wyckoff. So this tool will help you in analyzing market in better way. And I'll not say that you would be in a position to predict this kind of or like crash or this kind of correction, whatever you want to call it.
okay,
But it will give you a fair idea whether you want, if you're a buyer over here, this is the point you should book your profit or at least trail
okay,
your stop loss.
okay,
So nobody can give you or don't expect anything like there would be 100% understanding of market and reserve is I'm going to run the market. That is not the case. Always look for if there are 10 trades, how can I increase my risk, my minimize, like how can I minimize my risk, and how can I increase the accuracy of my trade? If I'm able to make, if I'm making 8 trades successful out of every 10 trades, then this is a good sign. Then you are good to exit your job and you can make your own career out of professional trading. So it's a bold statement, but I don't tell anyone to do so till the time you are well versed with all the twists and turns of the market.
Okay.
So having said that, even if you use any moving average or any RSI, MACD, stochastic, anything, I've seen thousands of indicators because I'm into markets since 16 years. And like unlike any trader, I have started my trading as or like following different indicators. So I don't have any enmity with any indicator. The only thing is like they haven't solved my purpose. Above all, they costed me a hell lot of money. So that's the reason. Anything else I can, like, if you have any questions, you can ask.
I mean to say, because as per the Wyckoff, what I have, because Sherry, what I have, basically it says that before any fall, the Wyckoff structure will Wyckoff structure will happen, and then only the falls come, like buying climax and then automatic rally and then secondary test. And so in this case, it doesn't happen. For this fall, there was nothing. This market structure was forming.
Can you come again with the last like sentence? I didn't
Like
get
uh,
the last sentence.
like as per the Wyckoff, any fall or any bottom, any accumulation or distribution happens, or
Mhm.
before any falls happens. So before this fall, there might be an accumulation which Wyckoff market structure might have formed.
Mhm.
I'm just wondering, visualizing that before this fall, there might be a distribution. So distribution means Wyckoff pattern might have formed. Market structure, what he says, like
Mhm.
in buying climax and then automatic rally and then
You're talking about
secondary
phase
test.
analysis, right?
Sorry,
You're talking about phase analysis,
yeah, phase, yeah,
accumulation
that,
phase,
yeah, accumulation,
A,
yeah.
B, C, D.
Yeah, so
Mhm.
like you have in your topic, one of the topic called accumulation and distribution. So here there might
That
happen a distribution. No?
like Suresh, the point is, it is very difficult to identify accumulation or distribution zone.
Okay.
If you do your phase analysis,
Uh-huh.
where you would initiate, if you have been through your like, if you have seen schematic of Wyckoff, there are many people who are just running after a schematic accumulation, distribution, doing schematic analysis on 4 hour daily, and then coming down to 5 minute and finding distribution or accumulation. I'm not
Mhm.
going to train you according or to those people or like on those lines.
Okay.
What I'll do, neither I'm going to do any phase analysis,
Okay.
because if that is going to solve your purpose, if you're in a position or I'm in a position to assess any phase analysis, because this thing is not practical.
Okay.
Once you're done with the course, once you have done the course and you have spent your 5 years in the market, you'll call me and you'll come back to me and you'll tell me, sir, you were true. Whatever you said you was a true fact. We cannot identify accumulation or distribution phases,
Okay.
because that is because in the time of Wyckoff, he came up with whatever the Wyckoffian schematic is used to be, either accumulation or distribution. This could be like many people say distribution ends with an UTAD, like upthrust after distribution,
Yeah,
and
TD
after
after
a spring,
a
then
spring. Yeah.
there has to be a like preliminary supply or preliminary demand and this and that, and phase D is confirmed by last point of supply, last point of support, or last point of demand, or what not. People have come up with various analogies, but I don't, because this thing doesn't work. And if I've been trading Wyckoff since I guess like 15, 16 years. So I haven't seen this kind of thing taking place. So what I have come up with is, what is accumulation? If price has to accumulate, that means there has to be a markup.
Correct.
If this is a distribution phase, what has to happen?
Fall.
Downtrend should appear,
Correct.
or either it should turn out into a markdown.
Correct.
So this is what we are interested into. We are not interested in this kind of thing, because this will keep you revolving. There won't be any end to your quest of understanding phase analysis. And I really mean it. What we are like, what you want, or what an individual trader wants, if this is accumulation, I want to catch the markup phase.
Correct.
If this is distribution, I want to catch a markdown phase. That's it.
Correct. Correct.
What else do you as a trader be expecting out of any sort of analysis?
Correct.
Okay, there are certain areas, certain times when fundamental news creates impact, but that is temporary.
Okay.
And moreover, like whatever things we have understood till now, at the end of the session, what I would like to conclude with is, if there is a trend, either upwards or downwards, irrespective,
Mm-hmm.
initial 20% and like when the trend is going to end or you are going to exit the trend,
Mm-hmm.
this 20%, this always goes in your analysis. What you are able to catch is only 40, 50 or 60%.
Okay.
So I think being a trader, an intelligent trader, you should only concentrate on what we are going to get out of the market.
Okay.
That's it. So there is 1 minute to go. So if this is how we are going to work on, and it would be a two-way communication, and I'm more into asking questions rather than giving answers.
Okay.
So please feel free to ask anything.
Yeah.
So on those, on this note, I think we should conclude the session. From tomorrow, I'll try to make the session at 8:30 for Indian students. Okay.
Done. Okay. Done.
Thanks a lot. Thank you very
Thanks,
much
thank
for
you,
choosing
thank you,
Wyckoff,
thank you, thank you.
Wyckoff Training Academy, and looking forward to seeing you on other into futuristic sessions.
Okay.
Okay. Bye bye. Good night.
Thank you.